Hello, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to Studio Russia 2018. We're every day here around noon. We're going to talk about the World Cup football every day around this time. We'll talk about what's going on the World Cup, what is happening on the day of football. Well, today is no football yet. We're one day ahead, but I thought, well, let's go already live a little bit, presenting ourselves, and then every day you can check in around 12 every day. And on every match day, we're also again live at around 10 p.m. Central European time to go around to matches, what happened, uh, anything special happened that day with the matches. In 12 here, we do a little bit different. We're doing a little bit preview. We're talking about what is going on, what for news is happening into the world of football, especially around the World Cup. We do this also daily, also of course when there is a break. Um, but then you have to understand there will be, of course, no around 10 p.m. next time you a live vlog. Then for us is that also, um, of course, a resting day. Um, it, the thing is, everybody, World Cup football is starting, and yeah, the biggest event in the world, let's say like this, right? Of course, next to the Olympic Games, I think the FIFA World Cup is the biggest event. There's a lot happening. Um, Martian that. Um, I'm just have to do something. For all who's joining in on our live view, what we're now doing, we have our live chat. You can ask us questions. What is going around? If you have any questions, if you hear any rumors, you can ask us. If you have any questions towards maybe some matches. Of course, we're not going to say, well, if you're going to ask who's going to the World Cup final, I'll be honest, I don't know. We have our predictions, uh, but certainty never tells. And well, let's go talk about who is are the favorites at this moment. Well, it's hard to say always who is the favorite. It's always it depends on how they play, the results, and who they meet into the next round. Because it can be if you're number one, if you end up number one, you can meet these matches, certain opponents. But if you end up number two, due to a certain whatever, you can meet a whole different opponent. So it's very hard to say what's going on and who is number one, who's going to be ending number one. Here, JJA Sport Studio, we think of the teams who are in it. Definitely, Argentina is a team. Yeah, they didn't have a very hard in the qualifications. They have a through. It depends also a little bit on how is Messi doing. And normally we don't say from what a team is resulting on how they're doing on on the um, yeah, how do you say this on one man. But I think Messi is of course a guy who can determine a game. It's important he can not only set free another himself, but also other players. He depends also how the team plays. The thing is, Argentina is not Barcelona, right? You can be the best player in the whole world, but it also depends on for what players you have around yourself. Um, so that is going to be a little bit tricky with Argentina. Um, I think they have good papers. I think it's a team also get how further they come into the tournament, how better they will play. I think that also depends a little bit on experience. Take, for example, with Real Madrid, right, this season in the Champions League. You can easily compare it to Real Madrid. They didn't do great. They become number second in the group. Everybody, well, they were actually several times on the threat actually being eliminated, but yet they still won the Champions League. That is called experience, and I think Argentina has that same thing. That's why you never should count out also Argentina. One other team who has that is, of course, Germany. Germany is a team who has a very strong midfield. Actually, maybe one of the strongest midfields on the whole World Cup. The problem with Germany, however, they only take two strikers along. That doesn't seem very confident because you need a striker to create to score goals. It's that obvious, right? So Germany, absolutely. Germany is also a team who actually has that experience, who can make the difference. But I don't think they have such a strong team as they had in 2014 when they won the World Cup. A lot of players who were on the team are now not anymore playing. For example, Vilas Lam or Schweinsteiger, or just to name a few. Then the next one, who I believe very strongly, is Belgium. Belgium has a very good, strong team. They have a very experienced team. Looks very strong on paper. On every lineage, they have real world-class players. Players who play with Barcelona in the Premier League, like Manchester United, Manchester City, Chelsea is there named, and so on and so on. Tottenham Hotspur also comes to mind. All teams who have played this season on a very high level and succeeded. That means that Belgium also belongs to absolutely to the team who can be the World Cup. People have said, yeah, but is then Belgium not an outsider? Is they not going to surprise on the World Cup? I don't think you should count them actually even as underdog. I think they actually should. You can count them as contender for the World Cup. Outsiders, maybe Poland. Poland is a team who is actually in a group that is not that hard to come through. I don't think they will win the World Cup. Definitely not. It depends also on what you do in the group, and who will you meet in the second round. Of course, Lewandowski, very dangerous. I think Lewandowski is actually one of the dangerous strikers in the whole world. And I'm wondering how to see him shine on the World Cup. He already did that with Poland into the Euro 2016, but he did it actually very well. And yeah, so it's a chance to see them shine. Another team who also probably will shine on the World Cup is France. France is a team that has a number one contender. You have players like Pogba, you have players like what is this? That 18-year-old kid? I can't remember his name. But you know what I'm talking about. So these teams, I believe, are actually the contenders. Now you ask, what about England? They have the strongest league in the world. Absolutely. England, the Premier League, is the strongest league in the whole world, in my vision. I believe that certainly. The problem lays here with England. If you take Kane, Rashford away, these two are very important. I believe they will do a difference. And maybe some players from Liverpool. There is not much to it. The team, if you already look at the goalies, I'll be honest, I don't know if you know where they're playing, Watford or something. The problem is here. And that is the whole problem with the Premier League. And I'm not going to be a racist, it's not racial men. But the Premier League success is dealt on playing with foreign players. The problem is due to all those big teams like Chelsea, like Liverpool, like Manchester United, Manchester City, Chelsea, are due to the fact that they are playing so well, but they're mostly investing and buying the best foreign players. They're not investing actually in the youth of England. And that is a shame because the national team will suffer under it. And we have one major encounter already in the first round. I'm looking so forward to this match anyway, because due to, as I said to you, Belgium is playing as a contender, and they have in the group England. And the fun is, a lot of Belgian players who are playing in England, like Hazard, Lukaku, comes to mind. They're playing in the English Premier League. They're meeting England. It's very funny to see, and I think what you will see in that match, that if Belgium wins, and I believe so they will, that the difference between England and Belgium, of the funny thing is that Belgium will win due to the fact England, the English league, is playing on four players, and that will shine definitely in that match. I can be wrong, people. I'm just, making my predictions. And if England is thriving, is they willing to play, then really Kane and Rashford, I think they can make the difference for England. But I don't see them actually as real contenders. Maybe even us outsiders can be, absolutely. Um, so that is my opinion. What for countries do we have more? Brazil, of course. Brazil, absolutely. Brazil came very good for the qualifications. Always a sign to look at. How do you do in the World Cup qualifications? The problem is, of course, in the World Cup qualifications, you sometimes meet teams like, whatever. The thing is with South America qualifications, they meet all South American countries meet each other. So it's really there. You can already see that there is some difference. Brazil did very well. I think they won all the matches. Very stardom. It looks like that Neymar is fit already on it. You have Fred. He got injured. I don't know how's actually the status of Fred at the moment. I have tried to get in contact with Sly, because Sly, who works for us here at JJA Sport Studio, is at the moment in Russia. The problems, we still have some technical issues, so I have to do it alone today. So, but Celaya is there, and throughout the World Cup, she will be reporting here live on our YouTube show from what is going on there, how's the feeling there. What last time she was reporting is that there's a lot military going around, is protecting all the stadiums. It seems a little bit like, but it can also be a good thing. The thing is with Russia, what we always have the problem is, and that we already have been discussing, is hooliganism. And in that way, I feel that the military is there to protect all the people, the normal people who come to see the World Cup, who has that party, to protect them from those hooligans. And that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Throughout the World Cup, what we can say, I suspect some great matches, absolutely. The stadiums, who I heard, are very good in Russia, where they will be played. There has been a lot of money in the Russian football. Problems last few years due to the EU boycotts has that a little bit gone down, but the stadium seems to be okay. I think there is a chance of actually seeing a great World Cup. So we just have to go wait. We have to go wait. What is going on in the World Cup? Who we're going to see? What for matches are we going to see? I really don't know. I'm just looking forward. And throughout the day, every day, I'll be here at noon talking to you people. What is going on? Tomorrow, we have the first match between Russia and Saudi Arabia. I'm not going to talk about it tonight. I'll do that tomorrow. But there's a lot been protesting about it. I can understand it's not really a match that nobody's looking forward. The opening ceremony is will be today, tomorrow, and we will. Due to there's only one match, so maybe the review will be a little bit shorter. I will confirm that tomorrow. I have still meetings throughout that. On Fridays, yeah, there's going to be a long day. There's going to be a lot of matches. But anyway, you're settled. What you have to do to follow the best place for the World Cup, it's very easy. You go on, if you're on Twitter, you go to the tweet for twitter.com/JJA Sport Studio. You just follow us. There you get all the latest news, the most important news. Second of all, if you're on Facebook, you go to facebook.com/JJA Sport Studio. There you also will get informed all what is going on Facebook. Then also on the third one, and that's also very important, here where we are now live, where you're watching on this channel, youtube.com/JJA Live Tube. Those are the most important. Where you also can follow us, of course, is Instagram. Instagram.com/JJA Sport Studio. If you say, yeah, but I'm on Pinterest, I want to follow along with the World Cup. Absolutely. What you will go is that to the World Cup of Pinterest.com/JJA Live Tube. You're settled. You just have to follow these sites. You say, well, I'm in Russia. Are you on VK? Okay, you're on VK. VK.com/JJA Sport Studio. It's that easy. And you know what it will cost you? Zero. We don't want anything of your money. What we want is you just tune in, you follow us, you will follow us, see our videos, you help us comment it. If you do, don't forget to like our videos. In the description, underneath here on the YouTube video, you'll find a link. That is our World Cup page on our Facebook, on our main site, jjasportstudio.com. Remember, it's a very important site. There you can find all the wrestling news. If you're not on social media, it's all right. You just go to jjasportstudio.com. You can see here also the videos from there. And there's a World Cup page. There you click on. You can follow along there with all the latest news. Who is the top scorer there? Videos. Who has the yellow cards, red cards, the program, what time the matches started, what is the standing of the groups, etc., etc., etc. All the information you need to know around the World Cup, you'll find there. You don't have to go to other places, just one place. We all put it there for you. Wow, and that's for €0, dollars, €0, €0 Danish crowns, €0 everywhere. Nowhere you have to pay. That is a great thing. It's totally for free for you. Now, I mean, there are some companies you have to pay your TV license. Not necessary. You'll find the latest news and results, previews, reviews here live on jjasportstudio.com. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care. My name is JJ Abbink. If you have any comments, questions, don't hesitate to ask us. Send us a tweet, contact over Facebook, or do them in the comment box here on YouTube. And I'll see you tomorrow with around noon with another vlog. We're going to prepare for the matches on the World Cup. And take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.